Hello there. Many people can be sucked into thinking that our current financial woes are isolated to the UK and caused by Brexit, but it just isn't so. The UK has been hit by rising energy costs, and inflation has been surging upwards as a result. And all the while the Ramonas are bubbling in the background, telling us how much better it would be for us if we were still in the EU, or even that we should rejoin and take on the Euro, something we would have to do under the EU treaties. But the EU and Eurozone are not having it any better than us. Due to the news being thoroughly dominated in the UK by the death of Her Majesty the Queen, it may have passed many people by that the European Central Bank was forced yesterday to hike interest rates by 0.75%. Something that puts the ECB deposit rate into positive territory for the first time since 2011, and the increase is also the largest since the euro was launched in 1999, except for a 3-week period at the start to stabilise the launch. And many people are calling this too little too late. And the ECB Governor, Christine Lagarde, put her hand up and admitted they'd got the inflation forecasts wrong, as she vowed to raise rates as required in future. So not just the UK then. However, what did surprise many was that Lagarde predicted there would be no Eurozone recession and that inflation would average out at 8.1% this year, 5.5% next year, and back to the target 2% zone in 2024. Sounds very optimistic to me. And the Telegraph said that many economists expect the Eurozone to go into recession by the end of the year. But with more and more governments, including the UK, stepping in by increasing their national debts to keep energy costs down for consumers and increasingly for businesses as well, then the apparent rate of inflation might well go down more than expected. Inflation is lower in France because they capped their energy price rise at 4% for domestic consumers. But it's cost them €24 billion plus to achieve it. It wasn't free, even though the French system is largely nationalised. And looking at the significant intervention that the UK government is about to make into our energy market, then we might also see inflation start tumbling here too. But it's all smoke and mirrors. We're robbing Peter to pay Paul. If we're going to go down this risky path, then when publishing these inflation figures, the Bank of England needs to publish the national debt inflation figures in bold print right alongside them. That might raise some eyebrows amongst the public. For example, due mainly to the pandemic, and later partly due to the Russia-Ukraine war, our national debt increased by 7.4% in the year to April 2021 and 6.4% in the year to April 2022. And it now stands at just about £2.5 trillion, with stacks more borrowing to come. And we pay interest on every pound of that debt. Now, it may be something we need to do, something we have to do, but the costs and repercussions should be made clearer to us. It's our money after all.